If you're wanting to record a screencast, first follow the steps outlined in the document called Recording a Screencast with Apple MacBook. It has all these different suggestions and kind of steps as how to record a screencast with your computer. This is just a brief kind of example if I were to try and talk over maybe a PowerPoint that I have or a Google slide doc as I have right here. So I have this open and I can just talk over this if I wanted to go to different pages, so like my first, second, third, I can click on them. If I wanted them whole screen, I can click on present and it will continue to record my voice as I move through the PowerPoint specifically. I'm going to hit escape now to get out of this. And if I want to end my video with just me talking, I can hit this stop button. Instead of talking over a screen like a screencast, if I would like to record a video of my face talking to my students and then kind of including documents maybe within it, I can record a video using my webcam. And so to do this, I'm going to go into my Launchpad. So I'm going to click the rocket ship, the Launchpad, and I'm going to find Photo Booth. I'm going to open up Photo Booth. It's right here. And I am going to select this movie icon right here, record a movie clip. So I'm going to click that, and then it should look like the FaceTime button here. So I'm going to click this. It will count me down, and now it is recording. So this is if I was wanting to record my face or anything with my webcam to students specifically. So once I'm done with my message, I can hit stop, and it is going to save it right here. And so I can drag this out.
And now it is recording. So this is if I was wanting to record.
I can add it to my desktop just so for easy access when I go to edit. But I'll close out of Photo Booth. And then if I wanted to edit video, I can go back to my Launchpad and I'm going to look for iMovie. So I'm going to click on iMovie and we'll get started from there. iMovie is automatically going to bring up the last project that you had. So if I want to create a new project, I'm going to click on this project up in the top left. And this was captioning videos. It was an old project of mine, or a recent project. So I'm going to hit this create new. I'm going to click movie to combine my own media. And I'm going to import media here. So I'm going to click import media. And it's going to give me an option. So currently, if I go to my desktop, I have a screen recording that I have another movie that I want to import, and I also want to import this PDF that I have to show you how I can put that document into my my video. So you'll see that I have my videos up here, and then what I can do is I can drag this into this window down here. And if I hit play,
2, 1. If you're wanting to record a screencast, first follow the steps outlined.
If I hit the space bar, it plays. You'll notice at the beginning I do a countdown so that way it doesn't cut my words off. And if I want to get rid of that countdown, I can zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in using this toggle tool right here. I'm going to go all the way to the beginning. And at the beginning, I hear numbers.
2, 1.
And I don't want those numbers there. So I can click down here at the beginning and drag this over to where I want my video to start. And so here's the start of my video.
If you're wanting to record a screencast, first follow the steps outlined in the document called Recording a Screencast with Apple.
There we go. And then if I wanted to, at the end of this video, I can make edits, I can make changes, and I can drag in the other video that I have if I want to show my face talking to students. And so it will automatically connect the two. So if I hit the space bar at the end of this video here, it should automatically go into my video of me talking with my webcam.
I can hit this stop button. And now it is recording. So this is if I was wanting to record my face or anything with my webcam.
And so edits, say I really messed up in the middle of this, I can click wherever I want. So it's right here, I'm going to right click and I'm going to look for this split clip. That's also a Command B. And if I split this, then I have my video in 2 sections. And say if I thought that this part of the video was, I didn't need it and I wanted to get rid of it, I can click delete, or I can hit the backspace button, delete, or I can just right click again and hit delete, and that will take away that specific section of video. That gets into some kind of more advanced kind of editing techniques, but if there's maybe like if you repeat yourself a little bit too much, or if you need kind of to take out some from the beginning or the end, you can definitely do that. Then finally, if I was referring to, so this is a PDF document that I had that I saved to my desktop, and I wanted to explain this to students, I can insert this right here. And the problem is right now it's going to scroll down. I don't want this to scroll down. So if I click this and I go over here to cropping, I don't want Ken Burns. I'm going to crop to fill, or I'm going to fit. Fit. And that's going to keep the full height of my document. If I have Ken Burns, think about the PBS documentaries, it's going to kind of scroll, but I don't want that. So I'm going to click fit, and then it should automatically do that. If I hover my mouse over this, you'll see it says 4.0s. That's 4 seconds. So that's how long this is going to be on my screen, and there's no audio over this. So I can drag this longer. If I wanted this to be on here for 10 seconds, I can do that. If I wanted it to be on for longer, I can also do that. And so this will just be an image of this document. But, and this is kind of a little bit more advanced, if you want it, you don't have to have it, but if I wanted to record audio over this specific document, like if I wanted to keep this, if I wanted to keep this specific document, this PDF, open for like 30 seconds and I wanted to talk over it, I can click to the beginning of it, and there's this little microphone button right here. And I'm going to say, yes, I will allow it to access my microphone. And then I'm going to hit record. So it counted down, but I hit record, and now I can talk about this specific document and by adding any type of audio that I want. And when I'm finished, I hit the stop button. And now I can listen back and see what it did.
Stop button. So it counted down, but I hit record, and now I can talk about this specific document and by adding any type of audio that I want. And when I'm finished, I hit the stop button.
And then, so it's automatically there. Last little bit, and then I'll end this video. If you want to adjust the volume, say if my volume was really quiet or it was really loud, I will click this horizontal line in the middle, and I can drag down, and that'll make it quieter. Or I can drag up, that will make it louder. You don't want to go too loud because then you'll start to pop, and there'll be some, you'll hear a little bit of there'll be some issues with the audio itself, but you can definitely, while
so it counted down, but I hit record, and now I can talk about this specific document.
Or down, depending on where you want this to be. And the same is true with any of the video clips that you add. So if my voice was too loud here, I could decrease it by scrolling down, clicking and dragging down, or I can make it louder by clicking and dragging up. And in this last section of this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to add some titles and then how to export your video so you can then upload it into YouTube and follow the instructions and the captioning of videos on YouTube. And so I've already gone through and edited this, and I have everything that I need. And so if I wanted to add a title and a transition, what I'm going to do is go to this word title right here, and I'm going to be given a bunch of different options. And you can hover your mouse over it, and it'll give you an example in the top right screen, kind of in that window. And so for now, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to go to the top, and I'm going to just hit expand, and that's what I've used. So I'm going to drag this down here, and then I'm going to see that I can enter my text here. So this is for adding titles and exporting your video. And so this will automatically give me, right now it's set at 4 seconds, but this will automatically, it will play just like any other kind of video or media that you add at the bottom. And so if I click here and then I hit the space bar to hit play.
All right, thanks.
then it will go and it will add that title there. Finally, if I was finished, and I am completely finished with this video, it's not actually the video you're going to see because I still have to record the end of it. If I'm finished and want to export it, then what I can do is go to File, and I'm going to go down to Share. It does have this YouTube option. I would recommend not using that. First, you want to know kind of what kind of file size you have, and so you're going to go to Share and then go down to File. I'm going to click on File. And it's going to bring up this specific video, or this specific window. And so I'm going to title this. This is exporting, or types of videos, And then I have my format. I want video and audio. Resolution, we're just going to keep it at 720. That's what we have. Quality, I usually go for high, so it makes it not as large. You can see with high it's only 824 megabytes. With best it's up to 4.27 gigabytes. We don't want something too large. You want it to be able to upload to YouTube quickly while also still being good quality. Then you have your compress. I usually do faster. I don't know enough about videos to really know the difference, but this is how I like to do it. So I'm going to hit this next. And then it's going to ask me where I want to save it. I'm going to save mine on my desktop just so I know exactly where it is. I'm going to keep it as types of videos. I'm going to hit save. And then it will automatically start to export my video. I can click on this circle up here, and it'll say that it is exporting my movie. And you'll see that it takes a while. So right now it's kind of figuring out how long it's going to take. It may take 9 or 8 minutes, but we'll see. And then in a moment, when it's ready, it will pop back up and I will finish off this video. This will show up after your movie is done exporting. It'll say exporting my movie was successful, so I can close this. And then if I minimize my iMovie, I will see here on my desktop that I have this video, an MP4, and this is what I can upload into YouTube following the instructions for how to caption YouTube videos that was sent out on Sunday. If you have any other questions about teaching online or any other questions for tech help, please let anybody at the writing program know. You can ask Jennifer, Zach, or Will, and we will be glad to help you or point you in the direction of someone who knows what they're doing. Thanks.